walk down to the Zogozee Square, and I'm going to try to find the bus station. I'm getting ready to leave Tirana, Albania. I'm going to head to Pristina, Kosovo, and I'm going to take a bus, and it's really cheap. I don't know how many of you have taken a bus to get around, but you know, it's a pretty cheap way to do it. So, by the way, all I have in my whole life, all my possessions are basically just this this duffel bag here in my backpack. So I want to walk to the bus station today just to kind of figure out like how far it is. Actually, I know how far it is, but just kind of to walk the path and actually verify the bus station is there, just to make sure, right? Just for I have nothing else to do anyway. So that's what we're going to do today, is walk to the Zogozee Square, check out the bus station, and that'll be the adventure today. Okay, yeah, got to make sure the camera's working. So I'm kind of walking on the back streets, Loku area. It's about 2 o'clock on Wednesday, 16th of December. It says it's 76 degrees out, but it's kind of chilly. It's probably closer to 70. I feel kind of naked because I'm not carrying my backpack with me. Just kind of going light today. So I'm just wandering down a side street, non-tourist area, kind of checking out, seeing what's back here. Like I said, you could always find cool stuff just wandering about. Float. There it is. Yeah, a little bit chilly. People got their clothes hanging. Construction. Gotta go down this way. Yeah, people out and about. Yeah, and a lot of these places, they don't have, when you're doing your laundry, they don't have dryers. So you have to hang your clothes up. And in winter, if they don't have a drying rack, you gotta... I don't know if the camera caught that about the doing laundry in winter, but a lot of these places won't have dryers. So you have to hang your clothes up outside. And it takes forever to dry in the winter. Okay. Yeah, my camera turns off every so many minutes if it thinks it's inactive. Can't figure it out. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, so taking the bus in the Balkans, taking the bus in China, South America, heck, even in the Middle East, it's a very oh, there's my picture. Say hi. Hey. It's a very cost-effective oh, loud truck. Very cost-effective way to travel is by bus. It's going to cost me 15 euro to travel to Kosovo. It's a pretty good deal. I really want to get across the street where it's warmer. We can go. Woo, gotta go quick. How many people does it take to change a light bulb? Oops. These old folks are going kind of across. Okay, now I think we got it. Taxis are pretty expensive. They're pretty much the same cost as the United States if you've ever taken taxis there. I would say an Uber is cheaper, but they don't have Uber here. Kind of cool. Another interesting thing about money around here is, you know, you can get Western Union, you could use ATMs pretty much in Albania and Kosovo from what I understand. And there's also money exchanges pretty much everywhere. Yeah, so money is not an issue. Transportation in Tirana, you know, you could rent a bike, you could take the bus system. I just kind of walk. There is no subway and no Uber. But it's a very walkable city. All these cities are very walkable. And like I said, there's a ton of taxis everywhere. I actually used My Taxi, which they have a website. You can just go there on Facebook. You can just go and, you know, have them arrange a pickup. Super easy using Facebook Messenger. Canal, which runs through the center of the city. Interesting. Oh, it's hard to get this. A lot of cool street art. Traffic in this city is kind of intense. There's a lot of traffic. A lot of people have cars. They do still use their bikes a lot, but it seems like cars have taken over. And the traffic definitely shows for it. During commute times, it's nuts getting around this city. Organic stores, a lot of organic markets. Ooh, that coffee smells good. Oh. Yeah, for a big city, you don't get a lot of bad smells like you do in China and India. All very pleasant smelling here. If any of you have traveled in those areas, you know what I mean. A lot of neighborhood barber shops, not barber, sorry, butcher shops, which no longer exist in the US for the most part. Those sandwiches look good. Like $1.50 for a sandwich. Not bad. There you go. I don't know what the social welfare system is here, but in Bosnia I know that it's, if you have any males in your family, you get no help or assistance from the government, and the males in your family are supposed to support you. So anytime I see like homeless people or street people, I always give them money here. A lot of refugees from the Balkan wars. A lot of people's families were destroyed, and they don't have any way to, they don't have any breadwinners in their family any longer, or anyone to help them out in the States. You know, these governments, they're not flush with cash, so I wouldn't expect that their social services can help out very much. So I help out the whatever pocket change I got. I'll save it and then I'll give it to someone on the street usually. It's not like in the US where, I don't know, it seems like more of a welfare state, and people, some of them choose by, mostly due to chemical addictions or psychological problems. You know, they put themselves on the streets and they refuse to get help, or, you know, maybe they're just not in the right time or mindset to do it. Here it seems a lot different, the people on the street, at least from the stories that I've seen, the documentaries that I've watched. So I always try to help out. Crossing guard. Lots of fresh fruit. Yeah, the people in this region really love their fresh fruit. They have a lot of it, and they obviously know the health benefits to it. Woo, very loud. Street dog. Okay, I'm at the Zogo EZ square, and the bus station should be over here. Let's go see if we can find it. I was here the other day. There's not much here except for the roller rink, or the ice skating rink I should say, right here. I think there's a mall in there. I'm gonna get across with these people. Supposed to be a sports stadium or theater or something right over here, and behind it in the parking lot is the bus station. There's a couple other bus stations in the city. This is just the one that, when I asked for directions, the people on Facebook directed me here. So it should be behind sports theater or something. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be up here. Looks like a government building. Soviet style. A little dilapidated, so that's probably gonna be the bus station. Oh, it's a polar bear with something hanging out of its butt. Yep. Whoa, that place is packed. Le bon. Okay, this is like a sports complex parking or something. Let's see if we can figure this out. Right behind here should be some buses. A lot of tour places. I think you can buy your ticket. Maybe I'll speak with one of them. Yep. Oh yeah, see all the different places that they go. Question is, do you buy your ticket at the... I think you have to find the agency you want and you just kind of book a ticket. Let's see if I can find someone who speaks English. Do any of the... Oh my god, these go to Germany, France, Christina. I'll find someone who's young. Hello, speak English? Yeah. If I want to get a ticket to Pristina, Kosovo, do I just come and buy it here?
Yes, Tirana to Pristina.
Yeah, yes. And I just buy, I mean, I'm going to go on Friday, not today, but, okay. So I just buy the ticket with you and then I give it to the driver and get on. Yes. That's it? Yes. That's easy, huh? Okay, well, thank you. Oh, that's pretty easy. So once again, I think the old sports stadium is back there, somewhere back there, and they don't use it anymore, so now they kind of just use this as a travel area. That works. Well, that's easy. Yeah, Pristina, smaller one. I think that's actually the one I booked a ticket with. Okay. And it looks like you can pretty much just come down here anytime and just pick up a ticket. I know, like the tour company I'm going to use, they leave 4 times a day throughout the day, every day. So they just run bus service back and forth between. Okay. Yeah, the buses, they run continuously all day, every day. So I don't even think you need to arrange a reservation. You just show up. I want to get a view of what the front of this building looks like in case you approach it from a different angle. You can see what it looks like. So that's it. Yeah, it's the Alasan Rusi Sports Complex is that. Okay. So that's how you get a bus ticket to go pretty much anywhere in the Balkans or anywhere in Europe for that matter. Obviously you would have to have a, you know, travel documents in order or whatever, but besides that, it should be pretty easy. So that's it for today. I am going to try and stop by a vegan restaurant. I think it's vegetarian vegan, to get a hamburger, or a vegan hamburger if you're interested in seeing where that's at. I'll turn the camera on in a little bit if you want to hang out and watch that part of the video.
a cool car. I have no idea what kind of car that is. Oh, it's a Volkswagen. Whoa. It used to have a window all the way around. Kind of made it smaller. That is super cool. It's like a limousine made out of a bug. It's pretty cool. Ah, the light. That's a trick. Okay, now I'm getting warm. 75 degrees. Adam Kashari. A lot of high-class cafes and restaurants. No shortage. More on the northern end of town. It's not much different than the other areas. This city does have a lot of museums. I didn't visit too many of them. Lots of things to see, lots of things to eat. The food is wholesome and good. Tons of coffee. Amazing weather. I hear it does get hot in summer, so you might want to check. Not too many open stores in this area. I was walking by this building and noticed all the paint that has been splattered on it. It's the Ministry of something. And just like in Portland, Oregon, in many cities in the United States, you're seeing, you know, political dissent, a lot of protests. I guess there's been a few. I've gotten the alerts from the embassy saying not to go out a couple of nights this week. So I think there's been some recent protests. I'm not really sure why. But there are. So even if you travel in these countries that seem relatively peaceful, you still have to watch yourself in regards to political unrest. Skanderbeg Square right there. This is kind of a sketchiest spot I've seen yet. Now I'm walking through that section right next to the square. A lot of people selling used cell phones. Saw one very aggressive panhandler trying to sell a broken used cell phone, looks like. And then there's a bunch of old codger guys selling something, I don't know, maybe a service or something, where they're holding these green cards. Looks like official ID or something. I don't know if they want to be hired for drivers or if they're selling something. I don't know. This city is extremely safe, very clean. almost zero aggressive people. Like I said, I've only seen one, which is a younger gentleman back there. And yeah, so safe city. But just be aware, towards the center of the city, it might be a little bit more aggressive than anywhere else in the city that I've seen. This is, I'm heading back towards Luko. And what park is this? I can't remember the name of it. It has like a dog run in it. It's like right next to Skangenberg or Scannenberg Park, you know, heading south. It's a really nice park. Really wide open. They got this nice place here. It's got like a casino in it and restaurants. Park Rena. This is a kind of a cool street. It's got like a ton of stuff on it. I've never actually walked down it, but it's got a lot of nice restaurants, nice parks. These beer garden type restaurants or layouts. It's kind of cool. 12 degrees Celsius. It's like 65, 70, somewhere in that neighborhood. Maybe 60, 70. The second working fountain. Last time I walked through here, the fountain wasn't working. Big playground for kids. And here's the canal that runs across east-west across the city through the center. It's a great place to get your bearings. You can rent bikes everywhere in this city, by the way. You can even rent them long term. Like if you have an apartment, you can just rent one for like a week or whatever, or a weekend. Just leave it at your apartment so you don't have to keep going by and picking it up. Oh. Magic Mushroom Bridge. Gotta take a selfie here. I don't understand that. I don't think they understand the significance of what magic mushrooms are, but I don't know. Maybe that's not what they're supposed to depict, but it's kind of cool. Gotta make sure my camera's on. And I love these stop signs. They're awesome. Let me see if I can get across the side. Get across real quick. Oops. Yeah, they have their disheveled looking people here too, I guess. Just like every city. Bloku area. We're at the very edge of it, on the north end of it. I'm planning on finding a place called Veggies. Show it to you in a second. Almost there. Get me a lunch. Oh, excuse me. And so get me a nice veggie burger. There's a lot of vegetarian, vegan options in this city. Not as much as maybe Lisbon, but there's still quite a few restaurants. There's at least, you know, a handful. But then a lot of the restaurants have vegetarian options as well. Just a matter of finding what you want. But this place seems to be pretty much dedicated only vegetarian, vegan options. That's it. So, well, actually, I can't say that for a fact because they do offer some kind of sushi. I'm not sure if it's vegetarian sushi or vegan sushi, but I'll ask when I get in there. So this is the main street that I'm on that cuts right through Baloku neighborhood. And Veggies is right there off the side. It's kind of hard to find. It's a little hole in the wall. But it's in Google Maps, so it'd be easy enough to find, but it's right there, Veggies. Can't miss it. We got a nice sign. So I'm gonna go in there, grab me lunch. You can see they got the little avocado Santa Claus reindeer on there. So hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time. Hopefully in Pristina next time that we meet.